Right, hello everyone and welcome back to another Gen Fandex analysis, let's just get straight into it, shall we? Here we have Shero to start us off, an electric fight type, a type we haven't seen before I do not think. Looks pretty cool, kind of a red and yellow and blue mix, that looks really cool actually. Obviously no evolutions, so it's a single Pokemon, but I think that would work. I would catch that Pokemon, I might use it in the Elite Four, etc. But yeah, it does look pretty cool to be honest. I don't think we've seen an electric fight type, so that might be interesting to see. Moving on now to Taillow and Airgruff, fight flying type we haven't seen before again. Very interesting, obviously. I think it'd be interesting to see what they would, give moves, etc. But I don't know what Taillow claws are doing. I don't know really. Airgruff is kind of a bit out of proportion, so they're not brilliant designs, but I like the overall concept really. If we now look at Poodle and Floodle, obviously based on Poodles, normal type as well. The designs look really good actually, but obviously Poodle will just get called Poo Poo, so that name's a bit flawed. But apart from that, I like the look, a bit like Skitty and Delcatty, but for dogs instead of cats, so can't discriminate against house pets, can you? Here we have Flockta and Earwing, water flying types. Again, we've had water flying before, and Wing, Gun, and Pelipper, etc. But they look pretty cool. I don't know what they're based on, so I don't really know what to base my type designs kind of thoughts on. They don't look that great to be honest, so I don't think I'd catch one of those. Here we have Ancoil and Ancrushed, obviously based on anchors. Both steel water, which is an interesting concept, because then it would balance out the fire weakness. Yeah, that might, might work. The designs look pretty cool as well. It gets kind of more of a kind of, I don't know, rope when it evolves. So yeah, that looks pretty cool. Moving on now to Gravole and Tomb Spire, obviously based on gravestone and tombs. I really like the design on Tomb Spire. Gravole, not as much, kind of looks like a bird on top of a pillar, pretty much. Both Ghost Rock type, which is an interesting typing. Yeah, I would totally get a Tomb Spire, see what cool moves it would have. Now, if we have a look at Impet and Jestimp, I think, yeah, we'll add Darkholt in here. These are a trio, I think, I'm not sure really. Impet, obviously a dark type, Imp, and then evolves to a Jester, or possibly a Dracula kind of thing, if electric, so I'm not sure if it's actually meant to be a pairing of 3, so, but I'm going to put it like this anyway. I like the design on Impet, it's really cool, and Jestimp looks pretty cool as well. Darkholt is amazing, I would totally use that in a battle. Yeah. Typing obviously just normal dark and dark electric, I don't think we've seen before, so that might be interesting to see how that would work out. Foxer and Spirix now, both normal ghost type, which is an interesting typing because it means they'd be immune to both normal moves and ghost type moves, so it would kind of work really well. Spirix looks really cool as well, I like this kind of flames around his head. Foxer looks really cool actually as well, just kind of looks like a baby, and that looks really cute, etc. I'm not gonna, no. Okay, let's carry on. Here we have Garai and Samusol, obviously based on samurais. Both ghost fights, and a more ghost here. They look really cool actually. Samusol looks pretty cool. His head maybe a bit too big for me, and its kind of stick just looks too basic for me. But apart from that, the designs look really cool. Also, Garai looks to be a bit fat. Like his head's too big really for his body. So that's my only points there. Here we have Pumpcrypt, Rotkin, and Pumpoghoul, obviously based on pumpkins and spiders. All ghost bug type, which is, I really like this Pokemon. You can see as it evolves, kind of gets more ghosty, because it starts off with a bright orange, kind of gets to a pale orange, and then with a greeny and an orange really in the end. Yeah, and it's kind of leaves the get a bit brighter, so I like the evolution style there, and overall they look really cool. Now we have Tadlow, Frogu, and Viletoad. Toad Pokemon obviously, or frogs. We've had Poliwag, Poliwhirl, Poliwrath, and also the frog toad Pokemon in Generation 5, which the name escapes me. Tidpole, maybe? I'm not sure. Anyway, poison water types. They look really cool, the design, especially Viletoad and Tadlow. But yeah, not really going to look to make a return in Generation 6 just because we have too many frog Pokemon already. And to finish the episode off, we have Screech, Bancry and Banscream, all ghost type Pokemon again. And the designs look really cool. Screech not so much, Bancry looks really cool, and Banscream's kind of hair is a bit too much for me, but apart from that they look really cool. Just basic ghost types, so you go back to Ghastly, Ghastly Haunted Gengar, so I feel like we need another just basic type really. But apart from that, that's it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed this just quick analysis of these Pokemon, and tune in next time. Don't forget to subscribe.